train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Dallas owns the basketball to Luka Doncic. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Here's Barea, looking to make something happen. Doncic. The pass taken away by the Lakers. So Lowry. And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Monroe. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To James. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis. And a chance at 3.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Doncic to Monroe. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Doncic to Porzingis. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lee.
Into the game for the Lakers. Number 0.
Down low to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe, looking good. 4 for 5.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
To Danny Green. Has a look. Green with a shot, no good. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. And he misses that one free throw. LeBron into the front court. Up by 6. Finish that to James. Oh, had him going there for a second. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Oh, you can't do that.
A simple touch foul.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Los Angeles has the basketball. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To right. Trying to cash in. Not that time. To James. Cruises inside for 2.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Brunson to right. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Bradley.
Cut it, I got yours. Double.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Oh, he can't connect. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. 15-footer at the buzzer. Third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Here's Barea. The deficit now up to 13. To Hardaway. The drive right to the basket from the outside, no good. Bradley to Kyle Kuzma, fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Lakers ball. Cousins to Kyle Kuzma. Goes to the right side. James, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. That won't go. And a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Here's Barea. He'll run the offense. To Hardaway. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
DeMarcus Cousins tips it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys hold a commanding lead. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Mavericks with the basketball. Doncic. To Monroe. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Doncic to Hardaway. Shot won't go. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Are in the penalty. Subbing in.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Brunson over to the right side. Short jumper off the mark. To Parker. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Screen coming. Doncic to Brunson. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Lowry to Parker. 4-3. Another chance. Cousins gets it in the left corner. Tough make through traffic.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. To Parker. Kristaps Porzingis snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's James controlling the offense. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Way to hit. Way to hit. Yeah.
James, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That misses with a second to go. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set just doing it.
The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. LeBron James wants it. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Deep left corner. McCollum, his first effort, off the mark. To James. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. 49 wins for the Trailblazers last year. That was good for third in the West. Jay, what's your projection for this season?
Well, the projection is that they can't afford to stumble out of the gates, which they've done over the last couple of seasons. Unfortunately, I think this team is stagnant to a certain degree. They have great talent, but I don't think they have the pieces to win in the gauntlet of the West.
It's Portland ball. Throws it down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Wade goes to the left side. Here's LeBron for two. No good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Lillard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
It's James. And it's rebounded by Labissiere. McCollum with the basketball. He'll run the offense to Whiteside. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Shot from in close. No good. Nothing going here on that drive. Cruises inside for two.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Trailblazers take over. Anthony Davis sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Whiteside. Anthony Davis swats it. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Lillard fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Portland has the ball. Lillard to Whiteside. D has got it. Damian Lillard, 2 for 3 now here in the first. LeBron with it up top. Leads 3. Rondo. Off the mark. No good. To Lillard. Driving right to the basket. Kyle Kuzma able to recover with the block. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for Portland, number 1.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Screen coming. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. And the Lakers clear. Into the front court comes Rondo. Up by 3. And counted at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. That'll do it for the period. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
No good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Portland's got it. McCollum to Nurkic. Nurkic rocking the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. James into the front court. Leads 5. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Hassan Whiteside, 2 of 4 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To James. 4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Whiteside. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for LA, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
McCollum. Lillard to McCollum. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Count it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. McCollum defended by Cousins. To Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. 3 for 6 now.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
James to Cousins. Cashes in for 2. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
And he scores, plus the foul. Hassan Whiteside taking all comers. He'll go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Changes coming from both sides right now. Hassan Whiteside at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throw try, off the mark. Davis to James. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Lillard.
Hey, watch the screen. Close out, close out.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. The follow won't go either. LeBron into the front court. His team up by 7. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming.
Anthony Davis pins it. Hassan Whiteside. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Whiteside. Oh, nice find for the basket.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis rejects it. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
It goes down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Add 2 points to the board. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It's Portland ball. Lillard to McCollum. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. And that's going to get out of bounds off a Laker. Lillard. Oh, they call him for the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Kyle Lowry, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Driving is Lillard, but a shot won't fall. The follow won't go either. LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Screen coming. Oh, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Bazemore sizing up Cousins. D's got it. Damian Lillard not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
James shot no good. To McCollum. LeBron James tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Bradley to Cousins. To Lillard. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken in by Davis. Davis to James. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Trailblazers take over. DeMarcus Cousins with the block. Across the timeline comes James. His team stuffs it down with authority.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
New blood coming in for both sides. For 3. And it's Bradley there to clear the rebound. To James. Here's a chance from long range. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Dwayne Wade to Bradley. James, good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Davis. James. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Whiteside. And he can't convert the free throw. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Nurkic. From long range. And it's Davis for the rebound. LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Gets a look. Can't hit. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Portland has the ball. Count the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
James into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
James to Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
That's the first foul.
LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip.
Hit it, shoot it again.
Dame rises. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy. Desperation shot here from half court. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like your chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And scores. Strong take.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Lillard in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's James controlling the offense. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, LeBron James. Not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Lakers have it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Hassan Whiteside sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Jabari Parker. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Ed, I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Wade. Fires the 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good to cap off the 3-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. And now it's Flash with the basketball. To Parker. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Sizing up the defense. Won't go. Parker with it. He'll run the offense. A pass stolen by Portland.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Damian Lillard and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
2 minutes left.
Cousins, defended by Lillard. Parker, good offense, rules the day in this matchup. It's Jabari Parker with the jumper.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
The drive, right to the basket. And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try at the line, no good. He missed a pair of free throws. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Whiteside. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
LeBron James matched up with Lillard. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's the first foul.
Danny Green. It's LeBron. Not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish. Danny Green against the Lehigh product. Gets to the basket and scores.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Trailblazers with the basketball. And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
James. They go down to Davis. Anthony Davis. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Portland's got it.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you. Match up, match up, match up.
Lillard over to the right side. C.J. McCollum. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads to...
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This
has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah. Yeah.